Howdy Pearland, welcome back to the track. On today's episode, we're congratulating our fire department for achieving a highly coveted status, announcing the arrival of a new inclusive playground, and inviting you to do your civic duty with the May 2022 local elections. Let's get this train rolling on the track. First, congratulations to the professionals of the Pearland Fire Department for earning the ISO Class 1 status. The Insurance Services Office, or ISO, is the leader in information about property and casualty insurance risk. Data on a community's fire protection service is provided to insurance companies, which then use it to establish insurance premiums. And their analysis of Pearland Fire Department earned them a Class 1 status, the highest status any community can receive. Here's Fire Chief Vance Riley with more.
Well, we're very excited that Pearland has been designated by the Insurance Services Office, ISO, to receive a public protection classification rating of a 1. That's a top rating for fire protection services for any city, and in fact that rating is so rare that less than 1% of the cities in America have that rating, and that's a great thing for Pearland, and it's a reflection on the investment that's been made not only in the fire department but in communications and our water system as well. And for Pearland residents, that could mean a reduction in your insurance rates, but more importantly, it lets you know that in terms of fires, the city has a water system, the fire defenses, and the communications that can keep a fire as small as possible and save people's lives and property.
Thanks, Chief Riley. Pearland is not only a safe community, but an inclusive and welcoming one. The recent grand opening of the new Miracle Field at the sports complex at Shadow Creek Ranch is made specifically for our athletes with special needs, but did you know we've also got an inclusive playground on the way?
Hi everyone, I'm Araceli Bravo, the Adaptive Recreation Specialist at Pearland Parks and Recreation. We are committed to diversity and inclusivity in our community, and what better way to demonstrate this commitment than by adding an inclusive playground to the sports complex at Shadow Creek Ranch. The Ed Thompson Inclusive Playground, named after Representative Ed Thompson, during the April 25th City Council meeting, will have many different features that will include wheelchair accessible and sensory components. One of the pieces that the playground features will be the first inclusive wheelchair swing in the state. Inclusive playgrounds are not readily available in communities, and this playground will allow them to connect with others in the place that they live. Residents should expect the completion of the playground by the end of fall 2022.
Thanks, Araceli. In addition to the ISO award and the inclusive playground contract, Council had two important discussions, one about amending the ethics ordinance and the other about potentially rewriting the Unified Development Code to make it easier to read. It's too much to get into for this episode, but we strongly encourage you to check out the live stream of the meeting. And last but certainly not least, your local general election. The general election will be held on Saturday, May 7th for City Council member positions 1, 5, and 6, so be sure to cast your vote at one of our many polling locations across the city of Pearland. Be sure to check out the link in the description for details. And with that, you've reached the final destination for this episode of The Track. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.